taping, you liar.
Yeah, I'm taping now. Just please,
Ask us questions.
Look at
do a
you.
lot of editing here.
Ask
Pictures of
us questions. Can you guys hear?
Right here?
I'll get the mic.
All right, girls.
Go like this.
You're on.
We're on. We're on.
We're on.
Now, do we have the Bobbsey twins here, or what do we have?
We have the Reagan.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Carrie. Carrie Kearney, that's my name.
Excuse me?
Carrie Kearney is my name.
Your name is Carrie?
Bernie.
Carrie Kearney.
And who is the girl next to you?
Audra Kearney. No.
Audra Kearney?
Right.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Huh?
And I see you campaigning for Ronald Reagan. Is that for 84?
No, you told me to wear it.
Okay, looks like I'll have to edit that part.
Let me have this.
I want you to know the country has never been in better shape in the last 10 years than it has been since Ronald Reagan got in.
She's saying. Yep.
Do you agree there, Carrie?
What? Yeah, I agree.
Why don't you give a, let me just lower that, excuse me, would you lower that radio a little bit, please, Audra?
Yeah.
I think it's getting in track with the sound.
Microphone.
Just a bit, not too much.
Or whatever.
Not that much. A little bit of music. We need some background music.
Hello? Oh my God, I thought he shut it off.
No.
Who's dead?
I think I want you girls to move back a little bit further near those bushes over there. We're getting some bad
Pictures.
views here.
How's this picture?
Hold it.
You taping?
Not right now.
Excuse me, what was that?
Oh,
You taping?
Yes, I am taping. Are you taping?
I'm talking.
I'm talking.
You tape. You tape.
So what's new? Nothing new there at all.
Yep. We moved.
Huh?
We moved.
You moved. I know
Yeah.
it. Is the sun in your eyes?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Where's your sunglasses?
Is my sunglass?
Yeah.
I know where mine are.
So, Carrie,
Yeah.
how do you feel the first time on television?
Fine.
Huh?
Fine.
Are you nervous
Nope.
in the service?
Nope. I'm not in the service either.
Hmm?
Is there another pair?
I don't think so. I'll do it later. You got the mic?
I don't have.
Audra, are those my sunglasses?
Yep. Sun ain't mine.
Oh, this is so lousy.
Are you taping? You look funny. Can I wear them? The sun's really in my eye. No,
Would you please speak into the mic?
yes.
Sure.
Carrie?
Me?
Yes.
What do you want?
I want you to move over to your right some more because there's too much sun in your face. That's it. That's lovely.
Better?
Oh, that's beautiful. What are you doing now?
I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck.
You're waiting. You got too much.
Don't tape it.
Huh?
I'm stuck.
Why don't you fix the chair? Beautiful. Cut, cut, cut. Don't you know where the shade is yet? You know enough to get out of the sun. Audra, you're in the sun too. Audra, move over next to her in the shade.
I just made a fool out of myself. Hey, Richie! Should I say I just made a fool out of myself?
What?
Aren't you gonna question us?
Yes. Pick up the microphone. Put the ball on the microphone.
This is oval.
I know it. It's like your head.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I ask you a question now?
Yeah.
Did you vote for Ronald Reagan?
I'm not old enough.
Huh?
Not old enough, but I would if I was old enough.
Did you campaign for him a bit?
Yep.
Did your dad vote for Ronald Reagan?
Yep. My mother did too.
Very good.
I
So
think.
they were part of the people in this state that got him 2,400 vote advantage.
Right.
Good. Tell me, might as well ask you some, what are your favorite activities during the summertime?
Swimming, golfing, and bowling. And
You golf, do you?
well, I miniature golf.
Miniature golf?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And can you swim?
Pretty good.
Enough to save a life?
Yeah. I think.
Huh?
I think.
You think, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, did we catch that gentleman over there? You caught him holding the bag? Yes, okay. All right, let me just switch over to the young lady next to you. Not you again, but I'm glad you've, you look a little, you know, from a week, there's been a week difference. Excuse me, miss.
I'm listening.
A week difference since the last time we taped you. I think 2 weeks, as a matter of fact. And you have improved in your physical appearance by putting shades on. So, back to normalcy. Oh, God. Asked you a couple of more questions. Tell me, have you heard from David since you've been up here?
Yep.
Yeah?
Oh, he's called.
And what does he have to say? Is he still going steady, or is he taking a laxative? Hmm?
He's straight.
He's straight?
Yep. He's straight.
Yeah. That's good.
That's good. You going steady?
Pardon me?
No, he's on laxative.
That's right, I am on laxative. How did you know there, young lady?
Lucky guess, I guess.
What else can I ask you people? Man behind the camera. Audra, would you like to come up and do some technical work here while I do some interviewing directly from
Sure,
seat to
Richard.
seat? All right, come on up here and I'll just click.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to you from the greenhouse lawn here in Johnson Avenue, West Medford, Massachusetts. I realize it's a stretch between here and the White House lawn at the White House in Washington, D.C. However, our means of communications have to be taken into consideration here. Not only the mails are used for communication, we have to use other means of media like radio media, television media, and videotape media. Now, I have a young lady here was obviously too young to vote. I only know that because she told me so. However, the children nowadays are able to hide their ages in dubious manner. Now, we realize that Ronald Reagan has only been in office for 6 months, and things seem to be fairly rosy for the Republican Party. But there is a never-ending fight to continue to keep this battle going our way. Now, next year, 1982, there are a lot of small battles, you might call it, that we have to fight to get our Republican congressman in. Now, the reason I wanted to brief you into what's happening here is you notice this here was my hat during the primaries last year. And a friend of mine told me that if Reagan got in, he would eat my hat. Well, as you can see, I didn't force him to do the whole thing. He only ate part of it. Just to show you, I have feelings for even the enemy. Okay, let's move it over to this young lady over here who's looking awful pretty, but I'm sure it's a put on. Excuse me, young lady, what's your name?
Carrie.
The girl says her name is Carrie. Carrie? Just plain Carrie.
Carrie Kearney.
Carrie Kearney.
Yes.
Did you ever try to carry Kearney? Especially the heavy one. It's kind of rough. Carrie Kearney. A real trick name. And is there a middle initial there?
Yes. A.
A for
Ann.
Ann. Close. Carrie Ann Kearney.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
That's like Dick and Jane. Spot and
Fight.
Tim. Okay. Now that we've gotten by the first grade, tell me, Carrie,
Yeah.
about the Republican drive coming up in 1982. Do you really give a good crap about it? That's what I thought. Okay, so let's not talk so much about I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. And you're getting the new lawn here, the oval room lawn. Listen, Carrie, let's get back to basics. You told me earlier that you enjoyed summer sports like swimming, miniature golf,
And bowling.
and bowling. Is that the 10 pins or is that the candle pins?
That's the candle pens.
Is that the candle pins is where you light a candle when somebody dies? No? No. That's the skinny little pins, right, with the small little balls?
Yep.
Do you have an average in that candle pin? Do you belong to a league?
Yep.
What's your average?
90.
You wouldn't lie on television, would you?
No.
My average is only 75.
I must do better than you.
Excuse me, how long have you been candle pinning?
Last summer I joined a league and I'm continuing this summer
What days do you bowl?
on Tuesdays, 10 o'clock to 12.
That's kind of late for you to be out at night, isn't it?
It's in the afternoon.
10 o'clock in the afternoon?
No, it goes till the afternoon.
It goes to the afternoon? You mean it's 10 to 12 from morning
Yeah.
to noon?
Yeah.
Very good. Are you usually pretty hungry when you finish?
No.
Not at all?
No.
So you don't, what do you do, have an late breakfast?
Yeah.
And a late lunch?
No, I have a late lunch.
I hope, did you eat in between the, while bowling in between boxes?
No, I have either a Coke or Sprite.
Do they allow you to bring either the Coke or the Sprite into the bowling, into the playing area?
Yes. No.
They don't.
No, but you can put it down on a table in the bowling area.
They have a table for putting the Coke down.
Yeah.
But you can't, for instance, you can't, while throwing the ball, you cannot drink the Coke at the same time.
No, I think you can do it, but I wouldn't want to.
You mean you might spill the Coke and slip?
No, I might throw the ball in the gutter.
You might throw the ball in the gutter?
Yeah.
And then you have nothing left to do but drink the Coke. One time I fell down while I was bowling, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I slipped, and slid all the way to the gutter, and the back of my head went into the gutter. You know what the guy said to me? You always have your mind in the gutter. Isn't that terrible? Speaking of mind in the gutter, hi Warren. How you doing?
You need a shirt.
Well, what happened was...
What do you think of Joe Namath?
No, what happened was I locked the cat out last night, and he didn't come in. He didn't get in to lick it off. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah, the cat-
I had the milk there and everything. Okay.
What's this? You're trying to convert her to...
Yeah, we're doing the intermediate voting relations.
She's going to promote for you?
Huh?
She's going to campaign for you?
Yeah, she's going to be. See, we're starting them in young. Like the IRS is shoving 1040 forms into the high schools.
I got something. I got a little notice from the IRS for your mother to show you.
Okay, very good.
So when you
Very good. Something that I'll have to take care of. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me, Miss Technician. Would you care, instead of wandering and wasting my tape? I know you're
You were talking.
in a position. Yeah, I understand that.
Picture you on, right?
Very good. Would you please get a picture of that guy? I think it's a stolen car he's getting in. Never mind, never mind. Back up. Back up. Have you got that on, Audra? Are we rolling?
You're rolling.
Huh? I wish you'd tighten that up and you wouldn't be so,
No,
twist that handle there.
Falling over my feet, you know.
Twist that handle, Audra, and we'll, let's see, I'm going to do some editing. Twist that handle tight, and you won't have to hold it so steady, you know what I mean?
It was doing fine.
Okay, now, where was I? Oh, yeah, we were back with our mind in the gutter. Now, okay. Anyway, I'm starting to get on to bowling the correct way. I used to be a 10-pin bowler, and quite well. I think I carried about a 175 average in 10 pins and bowled for about 5 years. The good old years from 1964, I believe, till 1968, something like that. Old family bowling. I was in a league called Guys and Dolls. Should have been Guys and Dogs. Anyway, we'll not go through that. What is the name of your league, by the way?
T-birds.
T-Bards.
T-birds.
T-Birds. You mean like Thunder Chicken? I mean Thunderbird. Like T-Birds, like the car they made, the T-Bird. T-Birds.
Yep.
Very original name, T-Birds.
I'm the captain of my team.
Is that right?
Yep.
How do you qualify to become captain?
Well, you gotta be a pretty good bowler and have an average over 70. And then if you have the average over 70, there's people who've been there. Like last year, there was 2 people. There's only 4 people on a team, and 2 people on the team, on my team, me and some other kid. He had a 92, but they let me because he's been in it for 4 years. This will be his 5th year. This is only my second year.
But he's not a captain?
No, he was the last few years.
But they decided it was time for a new one.
Yes.
So did they vote for a captain, basically, just appoint a captain?
They just wrote down.
They just
on a
said,
piece of
you're going to
paper.
be captain, right?
Yeah.
And you're going, and you says if you refuse, you're out of the team.
Yeah. Right.
So as a captain, does this mean you're also an anchor person? In other words, you bowl last?
No. Sometimes if it depends. I might bowl last, and if there's somebody missing on our team, I'd bowl double for them too, and the other kid would bowl if I was absent, and he'd be the captain.
Oh, in other words, they don't put in what they call a blind score. In other words, their average less 10 points.
Yeah, they do that. But if I'm absent, the other kid who has the same average as me would take my spot and be the captain. and give me a line average, and I'd get an 80.
Yeah, but, well, because you got a 90, right. But wouldn't he be allowed to bowl, if he was allowed to bowl for you and he was a worse bowler than you?
No, he wouldn't be able to. If his average
If it's
was the
higher,
same-
can he? Only if it's the same?
If it's the same, I'm not sure, but I think if it's high, you can. But he'd have to be bowling for 2 people.
Have you ever bowled for 2 people?
No.
Is yours the highest average on your team?
No, because the other kid has the same average. But
Do you handicap bowl? In other words, does the other team, if they have a total lower average than you, do they get extra? Do they get pins? Do they start off with, let's say, with 20 pins more, or do they everything go start even, no matter what the average is?
usually everything starts even.
So if you get a bunch of guys together that are all good, you could just kill them all year long and win the first prize and everything else, right?
No, I'm not sure how they do it.
They just get they
Yeah.
throw them together and whatever comes out comes out. Because in handicap bowling, you establish an average, and then if someone else's average, let's say your average is 100, and the next average is, let's say, on the team is 120. What they usually do is they give
us 20 and the other-
not 20, but they give it 75% of the difference, so they'll give you 15. That way
they do
there.
that once in a while when we're playing. Like, once we were playing a different team, and we won them, but they gave,
Well,
we won by the handicap.
how many are in the? How many teams are in the league?
About 12.
12 teams. And what does it cost you? About $250
Yes,
for
it
3
costs,
strings.
for 3
and
strings,
$1
it
for
costs
dues?
$250, and no, it's all together $350, and
$350 for
it goes
everything.
for everything: the shoes, bowling.
Coca-Cola.
No,
Oh, Coca's extra.
yeah.
Very good. Very good. Audra, we got some nice clarity here. Very clear now. Moving in and out on the
Yep.
viewing.
It's about
I
swimming
got a
now.
close up on you.
Okay.
I'm-
All right. Audra, do me a favor and pull out the other microphone, because I think I may be getting some interference from the music in the background, and I want to make sure that the audio is going to come through on this tape. Are you hearing me? Just the one. That would be the black, I believe. Okay. Now you got me you got the silver one in there, right? Is it still running, Audra? Is the tape still running? With that thing joggling up and down, it's still running. I should be watching the tape directly to make sure. Is that line right across the center now? Yep. So it's been shut off then?
Oh, not all the way across. It's been
On the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Go ahead, and I got 2 of you.
All right. Now, well, what did you want to talk about? Making what?
Swimming.
Oh, swimming. Swimming. Oh, yes. My favorite sport. Swimming. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Geez, I hate to go swimming now because I'm afraid my beard would get waterlogged and I may drown. I may have to wear a swimming cap around my face.
You don't?
I don't want.
Wear a swimming cap around your face.
Nah, I might have to.
Yeah.
Okay, now. Okay. Have I got your attention now, Audra? Do I have to pick my nose or something? No, okay. Okay.
Said sure.
I'm imitating Carrie. All right. Now, back to Carrie. Okay, your favorite sport for the summertime is swimming. Is that correct? Now, where do you swim besides the backyard pools? You like to swim in the ocean,
I
for
swim at
instance.
the MDC. I like swimming in. Sometimes I go to the beach. I like swimming there.
What beach?
Nahan. And like lakes and stuff. I like swimming in lakes. All different kinds of lakes.
You like lakes with snakes?
I like plain lakes.
Plain lakes without snakes,
No, I like lakes with water.
with water.
Yeah.
Well, do you usually find that when you're swimming, you do in fact get wet
Yes, I do get wet.
while swimming?
Yes.
There's no way at all you're going to keep dry when you're in the water.
Riding in a boat and I'm in the water.
Well,
That's what
about Commissioner Jordan, I remember in Boston, was saying that how crime wasn't really that bad in Boston, yet he was with his girlfriend down at the Charles River, and we found out that he got mugged by a frogman, you know? So, just to go to show you about the crime in Boston. Have you ever done any skin diving?
No.
Huh?
No.
You know what skin diving is?
No.
You don't know what skin diving is? That's when you're diving in rubber outfits so that you can go. In fact, I think your father has an outfit, or used to have an outfit. He used to go skin diving. You know, you can go, when I say 100 feet, looking for fish or rocks or whatever one goes down to look for, you know, when they're skin diving. You never did that?
No.
You think you'd like to do it?
No. I don't like fish.
You don't like fish, but you like to swim. That's interesting. I mean, you know, you swim with the fishes. You know, when you go swimming, especially if you're in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I don't like to. I hate fish. I don't even like eating fish. I hate all seafood.
you hate to eat fish? Well, I'm sure the fish hate to have you eat them too. You know, they don't like it as much as you hate fish. They hate to have you eat them. You know, they don't want to get devoured. What do you like to eat?
Food. Usually.
Well, fish is food. I mean, what other types of food? Vegetables, you mean?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Corn. Yeah. Hot dogs. Hamburgers.
Hot dogs? Hot dogs, that comes
French
from
fries.
pigs. Hamburgers comes from cows. Cat burgers, did you ever have cat burgers?
No, but
No.
these I've had rabbit before. Rabbit meat.
Is that right?
Yep.
Rabbit meat?
Yep.
Did you ever have deer?
Nope.
Hmm?
Nope.
No. Okay. Listen, I think this interview has gone past its interesting points. So, I think we may just swap to a slight interview. You want to say something else?
What's your name, sir?
Uh-oh. The girl is trying to steal my job. This is women's liberation. She knocked off my balls. She's trying to steal my job. Girl, what's happening? My name is Superman. What's yours?
Lois Lane.
Are you a Daily Planet?
Are you?
Oh, I see. You're a dentist now. You want to do my teeth? I mean, have you thought of being a hygienist? You know what I mean? Clean your teeth and everything?
No.
Actually, my name is Ganik Ganak, which is King Kong
What's your
spelled
job?
backwards.
What's your job?
My job? Well, I'm a transportation engineer.
Yep.
And you know what that is? Oh, that's a cab driver. Is that still on? You don't know what you're doing? I know what you're doing. My eyes are tired of seeing the glory of the coming of the Lord. Oh,
What's your name?
my name is Mr. Cool.
What's your... Come on.
My telephone number? I only give that to special people. I'm in hibernation.
What's your name?
My name is Mr. Cool. What's yours?
What's your job?
What's my job? So you got to learn to listen to my answer and project my answer into your next question. You know what I mean? Now, do you want me to eat that? Excuse me, but can I pick my pimples on television? I mean, Yeah, she's going to listen to the cracks of the thing here. I think she's taking the picture, but she's listening to the hands. You know what I mean? So listen, this is an interview in the last one, and look at all the curiosity seekers around here. Get out! No, no, get out of here. Here.
What's your name?
My name is Richard.
Richard.
Which was baby. What are you doing after this interview? What are you doing after this interview?
What are you doing after this interview?
I'm going up to the mountains.
For what?
I'm going to check out the old man of the mountain and see if he's aged any. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Close up there, Rich.
Have you tried dieting at all?
Yes, I have tried that. I have tried dieting.
I see it didn't work.
Well, it didn't work this time, but wait till the next time. It worked at least a half a dozen times. I have my pills inside. They're not diet pills, but they're pills. Can I try your glasses on, by the way? I haven't had my picture taken with glasses on. Are you ready for this, technician? Oh, that is beautiful. Now I'm ready to be interviewed. Now,
Should we start
what would
over?
you like to know about my past 39 years of life? Have we got time? Have we got enough tape for that? 39 years.
All right.
I'm waiting. Miss Carrie Ann. Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your name? Everybody say. Are you trying to? Excuse me, but you know, I left my bottle inside. You know what I mean? And it reminded me of the old days. You know, Carrie. Okay. So come. Now
Put
I
a
hit
close
you
up
with
on
the.
him, Audra.
Wait a second. Audra, do you think you've done quite a job on that? Huh?
She says okay.
You want to give a phase out now? If she's blocking my face with this microphone. Okay. Now you can give me an old click trick. You know the click trick?
Amen.
Get a focus on both of us, Rich. Don't mess with that bar sticking out there, Carrie. Yeah, don't mess with that one. He's got it centered just right.
Can I start this?
Yeah.
Can you lower it?
No, he's got it just right. See the red button underneath the thing? No, under. See the big red-
Leave it there. It's on already. It's rolling.
Oh, geez.
Leave it there. Leave it. Don't touch it. It's rolling. That white line, it's what, about a quarter of a way across the screen there, Carrie?
The white line inside. Is it all the way across the middle? All the way across the middle.
A quarter of
Okay.
an inch, right?
It's on.
In the back, you'll see a sign in the back of the machine that says remote. A red light, green light. Is it on? Okay, good. Now, where was I? These interviews are getting a little boring.
Sexy baby.
All right, who am I interviewing now?
Audra
My
Carney.
name is Steamy Wonder.
You don't have to. It's so just right. Just keep glancing in every once in a while.
Okay, you ready?
Because it might move, you know?
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone who... Uh-oh.
What?
Orders from the back. Mother, we're in the middle of a taping here. What's turn it. Just interrupt my studio. I hope my studio is going to be finished by the end of the month, so I can close the door and just have all my taping done without all these interruptions. These outsourced. I mean, the scenery is beautiful out here, but I can't stand the interruptions.
I haven't seen.
I just can't stand the interruptions. You know what I mean? Okay, let's get back to interviewing. Name, rank, and serial number. Did you hear me? The Fuhrer has spoken.
I seen you saw The Exorcist too.
Ooh. A name, please.
Audra Kearney.
And age.
I'll be 14 next week.
Oh, happy birthday to you. And what is she doing to that camera? She is messing it. Now, because you just moved it way up on the top.
You see that?
Well, bring it down because you'll be killing my Vidicom too. Bring it down. Bring it down to the middle. In the middle, please. Is it in the middle? The girl will be fired before the day is out. Believe me. All right. Bet your age next week.
14.
Happily birthday to you. Happily birthday to you. Happily birthday, dear Audra. Happily birthday to you. It's also, you know whose other birthday is next week?
Who?
And the three of us ought to get together. Come on over here, Carrie, and sing happy birthday. Ladies and gentlemen, as all of you know, it's my niece here, Audra's birthday next week. And ironically, on the same day, it's the birthday of the USO. That's the United States Services Abroad. So we're all going to sing happy birthday to the U.S., all right? Let's all get together now, ready? And we'll sing it right to the camera because all those people out there will consider as part of the USO, all right? Okay, now ready?
To the camera. Right?
There we go. Here we go. Now, give him down a little bit, I think, because you catch your head down here. Bend down a little bit.
He's got to just...
Come down now. That's
On your knee.
Okay, ready?
Very good.
Here we go now. This is all right. This is live now.
Okay.
This is live.
Live.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you asshole. Happy birthday to you. Did you sing that?
What?
Happy birthday, USO.
What's USO?
Huh? Right out there. All those people out there. USO. Happy birthday, USO.
Who's USO?
I just got through telling you. All those people out there. Very good. Boy, I talked them into that one, folks. Folks.
Good.
Oh, I hope we're coming to the end of our tape. Now, what are you doing? Don't open up that lens, please. The shadows will fall. The sun will come out. It will stay. I want enough light in the middle of the day. Listen, what's the number on there? Give me about 11 on that number on the top, in the inside line. Look on the top. You were looking at the right one before. On the top, what number there? 11? Is it on 11 or do you want an 8 or what? That's good. That's beautiful. We'll leave it right there. I think we're getting... I don't want a little bit of showers. April showers, they come your way. They bring the flowers. Oh, we got a walking automatic sprayer. Why don't you go over there and get some Nana? Get some Nana over there. Bring some Nana. I'll interview her while she's spraying her grass. Nana? Audra wants to know what you're doing. Why are you doing that with an automatic sprayer? You're playing around with an automatic sprayer. Why? Too high? You should lower it a little bit if it's too high. Okay, now we have the Ham Act by Carrie. She will do her tumble saws, her figure eight, standing on her head, standing on her nose. She will do the pretzel. Wrap your foot among your head. Break your neck and roll. That's the pretzel. The pretzel. Wrap your hand under your knee. You're blocking it off now, kid. You're too close. Thought we were going to have a bathing beauty contest here. Wonderful. I'll have to put it on a wide angle to catch those. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my ankle leg. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. That's going to be it from here, folks. I think we interviewed you.
25 minutes of that.
I got you plenty last week. I got everybody. I got headaches from interviewing so much. I got it. All right. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, before this turns into a... This turns into a... No!
Don't turn it off, please. One more bathing suit. Oh. Ah, what again? Get this, please.
You certainly picked the right chair there, kid.
Still on, Rich?
Huh?
Still on?
Yep.
Here is the